Well, hello YouTube, this is Greg Hooks 1. Today I am showing you probably you guys never have seen this before, except kind of in the background at the beginning by my Hornby Mallard, which is still under heavy repair right now. You saw this in the background. This is my Bachmann Tornado. If I can get it to focus. My camera never cooperates. We see tornado, etched nameplates. This is I'm showing you basically my modifications to Tornado herself. Obviously I've added pretty much all of the separately applied detail. Lots of stuff. Like the cab doors, which I can operate on second radius curves. We got the vacuum tubing pieces, the step pieces on the front here. Although I lost one, and one broke off actually, and it's just shattered pretty much, and so I replaced it with some scrap pieces of plastic, and looks pretty good. Pretty darn good. But that's not the point. This is my modifications that you can't get with the separately applied detail pack that comes. Well, sorry about that. Something just fell. I don't know what it was. But yeah. I don't know if I mentioned, but my workbench is a pigsty. Absolute pigsty right now. Those are from the instructions, yes. They were reprints. Those didn't turn out well, so it's a mixing pad for paint. Modifications. We'll get into that. Lots of stuff happened up here. As you can most likely guess, you can actually see if I can get a pointer, here's my paintbrush for a pointer. Here we go. Right here we have the vacuum tubings, two big pieces. There's this red and then the yellow. I painted it. I made it out of solid rosin core copper wire. It was black insulation. Sorry about that airplane that's going right over. Can't they just take a hint from me making a video? So, yeah. We got the two air brakes right here. And we got this other piece of tubing there. I can't exactly tell if you can see it, but I'm pretty sure you can. The reason I don't know if you can see it is because I think I need glasses, maybe, and there's a really bad glare on my phone. I doubt I need glasses though. I've added a screw chain link coupler right there, a proper one, that comes with the Hornby train. Stupid phone, I hate this focus. You can actually see the proper screw link coupling right here. I'm just going to use the paintbrush. Right here it's weathered a little bit. It's kind of like a matte finish almost. I've kind of weathered the buffers right there, and then the tubing there, and then this tubing here. This was already supplied with the pack. I added a speedo, which is right there, and then the silver rod I painted. Still some things that need to be done, but not much. You can see some of the paint areas need to be touched up on the model because it is not in good condition. And there's the cab detail. Nothing's really changed. I've added the fancy gold bits onto the drivers, or the main driver. As you can see right here, this eccentric crank is what they call it here in America. This gold bit right there. I painted. So, What else have I done to this model, I wonder? Nothing much more on the engine. I don't think. No. I guess just touch-up jobs, you would say. I've weathered the area here for coal. Make it look like coal kind of came through and stuff. I wanted to make that look like coal dust, but that turned out not well. That looks like coal dust up there. Weathered this rear of the tender. Still, it's not well. I painted the lamps on the rear of the tender a white because I like white better. And then I weathered the buffers. Added real coal, obviously. Even up here, I've added real coal. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you guys some ideas of what you can do. As long as you have any type of copper wire, you can achieve these things. This is a thicker wire, and just the insulation of the wire, as you can see, it's very flexible. It can conform to the shape of whatever you want. And so that I just kind of get my finger in and curl it a couple times like that. If it gets misshapen, and then it works. And then you just glue it. You have to have a Hornby little piece. In fact, I would suggest buying a Hornby Speedo, which I may do in the future. Very near future, probably. Because that's not entirely accurate. But it is better, because at least there is a Speedo cable. That is a bit too thick. But it retains its shape better than usual stuff. And then this is just rosin core, solid copper rosin core. As you can see, I painted the yellow and the red. And then if I lay this on its side and show you the bottom of the train, you can see that the two bulbs on the end got painted. And then this bit of vacuum tubing or air brakes or train heaters, I don't know what it is. Hit the focus, there we go. Now you can see it. It comes up here and then it attaches right here at the buffer beam. And then it comes up and then it attaches right there at the bottom of the buffer beam right there. And that's just, this is simply using super glue. All of these parts were used from super glue. Oh, sorry, but got a great view of my foot there. But I used a large bottle of just acrylic paint I had laying around, and then this little canister of acrylic paint that I had laying around, so that's pretty much it. So I hope this gives you guys some idea of detailing your Bachmann A1s and stuff, but I'm going to have to warn you, super detail packs are available from Hornby in the A3 form. You can get this piece from the Flying Scotsman in RM edition. You do, on the front buffer beam detail, you do have to cut off the NIM pocket, which kind of scared me, but it's no big deal. And then the Speedo cable you can get from Peter's Spares on eBay, and then you can just get some silver paint laying around and then paint this whole rod here. And that's pretty much, job's good, so thanks for watching, bye!